ดนึงนะคะสำหรับห้องเรียนชั้น7นะคะมีคนที่ยังไม่ได้ส่งประวัตินะคะเลขที่1นะคะเลขที่5หมายเลขที่12นะคะ13 17 21 28นะคะ29 31 33 34 37 38 39 41และ47นะคะควรเอามาส่งนิดนึงที่ชั้น2นะคะเดี๋ยวตอนเที่ยงก็ได้แบบประวัติค่ะเป็นแบบประวัติผู้เข้ารับการอบรมใบที่แจกเนี่ยเป็นใบเสนอแนะทางอาจารย์ท่านให้เราเขียนข้อเสนอแนะแล้วก็ส่งตอนหลังเลิกเรียนนะคะว่าสำหรับคลาสรูมของวันนี้วันพุธที่ 29เนี่ยที่เช้าเนี่ยอาจารย์สอนเนี่ยเป็นยังไงกับช่วงบ่ายเป็นยังไงนะคะแบบข้อเสนอแนะใครยังไม่ได้รับอยู่หลังห้องนะคะเอาวางมาให้แล้วนะคะมารับได้ทั้งใบประวัตินะคะ
Okay? I think this is the one. Hello? Hello? Okay, welcome back. Nice to see you. Smiling faces. Land of smiles. Okay. Okay, we'll stick with this again because I think it's the best method that you need to find when you're choosing from what we call multiple choice questions, when they're giving you A, B, C, or D, or 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. So in this cup, so number 5, in this cup, I know they're easy, but remember, you are now the second half of the morning are going to tell me the answer and how we find that answer. I know they're easy enough. In this cup, some milk. Okay. Now, what do we know from this morning, early this morning, about this sentence? Is it a question? Is it a question? No. What is it? Good luck. A statement. Okay, remember then. Derive which is which. A question or a statement. Okay? No question mark, so we know it's a statement. Somebody telling us something, not asking us. If it's a question, they will ask. Okay? So, to make a statement, in this cup, what would it be? You say? Number one, huh? Where's number one? The first one, huh? This? Huh? A? Yeah? Why? Why do you think in this cup there is? This is uncountable, yeah? Remember the object. Remember the item. The item is the milk. Okay, that's the objective. We want to know about the milk. Now we know that milk is uncountable. How do you find out about uncountable? Well, you try to count it. Can you count milk? 1 milk, 2 milk, 3 milk? Huh? You can't. You can't count milk because milk is liquid. You cannot count water. You cannot count oil because they're all liquid. There's no one water. So what do we have to have in front of it? We have to have what we call, in grammar terms, it's not in your book, but I'm going to show you. We have what we call Quantifier. Quantifier. Now quantifiers are how many? How much? 1, 2, 3. Because we want to count. So we have to look for the clues, if you like, the reasons why we get to that. There is. In this cup there is. So when you're changing, when you're changing this to countable, we have a bottle, a cup, a box, a carton. Okay, so that is the column. So here we have some milk, some water, some rice, some sugar. Okay, we put that in front of our uncountable nouns. If we're talking about milk, sugar, rice, liquid, oil, wine. Okay? You know, if you go out for a drink, you have a glass of beer, a glass of wine. Yeah? Ting. You know, wine. What you got? Wine. Yeah, sure. But more, because we're explaining. Every time we answer a question, we give a kind of explain the meaning. How do we do so? You know, what you drinking? Milk? What you drinking? Tea? What you drink this morning? Coffee? So why do we say a cup of coffee? I've just present, yeah, just is present. I've just had, not have or has, had, H-A-D, because had is, what I do this morning? Whoops. Remember the tenses, huh? Remember what I said. Everything we talk about is in tense form. Past, present, future. Okay? Present, future. Excuse my writing. Okay, so we talk in that. So past is, if I talk about I, pronoun, me, yeah, I, she, her, him, them, us, we, our, is all pronouns. We talked about ourselves, or somebody in our family, or a friend. Her, she, him, he, you, we, them, not them, yeah? So, pronouns. I, or I have, or I've. Okay? Now if I want to change I have, I can say I, V, E, apostrophe. Okay, the apostrophe shortens the I have. Can't I? Understand? Sure. I have becomes I've. Had. So, H-A-D. Had. I've had. Past. Gone. I've had a. Now we're getting to uncountable. So it can't be a milk, a coffee. I've had a coffee. Well, you can, but I've had a. Because I've changed all this. I've put this in and this in. So I've had a cup of coffee. Okay? So I've had past tense, because I can't say I'm going to have, because I don't know. I don't know the future. None of us know the future. We guess. I'm going home tonight. Are you? Maybe something will stop you. Okay, I know. We will all go home. We'll all go home tonight. But something can always change. You never know. You might get arrested. Okay? But I've had a cup of tea. So we talk I've, pronoun, had, past tense, will single. Not some. Cannot say, I've had some cup of tea. I've had some would be cups. Because some brings the plural back. So I've had a cup of tea, coffee, sorry. So I'm bringing the uncountable into a countable form by using quantifiers as a cup. That is my quantifier. A cup. A bottle. A jug. A container. They're all quantifiers. Okay? That strengthens, makes stronger our commitment to what we are saying. Now I don't want you to worry about things like that. They're normal. You know. You know that you have a glass of milk. You know that you have a glass of water. Or, because you don't say to me, you have a water. I had a water. No, I had a drink of water, yeah? Keep doing that. I've had a drink of water. I've had a drink of tea. I've had a cup of coffee. So, that's another way of working out sometimes the answer, or how, or why we ask questions. Now in your line of work, as you know, you will ask many questions. You need. We all ask questions. We are very inquisitive. We interrogate people. What's your name? What is your name? Where do you come from? Are you married? We interrogate, yeah? We ask questions. we try to not be too personal. She might say, how old are you? We do not, Fine English, do not ask lady, how old are you? Lady in England? Sure. You ask them their age, how old are you? Oh, sorry. We do not. It's personal. Ladies don't like to give their age. They like to be young. Even when they are 60, they still think they are young. So different cultures, different ways we speak. Okay? So the English language, I know, it's very confusing. But remember, you are the country that has 44. Yeah? And to me, confusing, many, 44. And what is it? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Huh? That to me is music. Okay? Okay, but yeah, you're used to it. You're born into it. You're born here, you're a baby, you grow up, you work with it, you come along with it. So me, with this, is the same. And to change, it's difficult. So I'm not here to confuse you. I'm here to give you a reason why. And to explain how you can find the correct answer, even if you don't know. You ask about something, if they ask you about the NASA, the rockets going up to space, you don't know nothing about that. I don't. I can't answer. I don't know. Because you block it. You block. You build that wall. This is you, yeah? This is you here. Hello, I'm here. And next minute, oops, there's a wall. We block everything because we don't know. I have no idea. Nothing to do with me. So we've got to break that down. Knock it out. And we have to now, 2015, move forward. Move on. Try more. There's answers there. And in the language, whether it's Thai, English, French, German, Japanese, the answers are there, especially English people are English speaking. So, moving on, taking them out. Bye-bye. I've had. So the point is the quantifier. We're going into that eventually, especially in nouns that's countable or uncountable. Okay, we're going to go on with this one, not to confuse anymore. You said, in this cup there is some milk. Okay, some. Plural. We know now, you know now, that a milk is wrong. You know it milk is wrong. You might know that our milk is wrong. But in multiple choice, people will put these in there. They're out to confuse you, to make you think. So you worry because you don't know. But if you I don't want you to stop worrying. Please, you work harder when you think you're not worried. What I want you to understand is you eliminate. It cannot be that. Gone. It cannot be that. It cannot be that. Uh-oh. Look what I'm left with. Yes, it can be that. Okay? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay now. Do you understand? Little bit, huh? Okay. I know it's confusing, but that's how we find the right answer. Many red. Sit down, huh? Thank you, sir. ขอบคุณครับ Very good. Thank you. I forget, huh? Stop me, huh? Mickey, bring back no. Because today I go bye-bye. Okay. So that's why we are in summon. So remember, yeah, 1, 2, 3, statement. Thank you for that statement. You gentle, my friend here, the chocolate man. Some, yeah, gives you that. Milk, uncountable, is singular, okay? Some brings the plural into it. It's a singular sentence, so it's there is. We're just putting that there to make that more countable. Okay? So if I put this cup, yeah, 1 cup in this again means 1. This pen, this microphone, okay, this book. You understand? Only this if it's near you. This. My child, this bag. No. Yeah, this bag. Because I can touch. It's near. Otherwise, it would be that bag, that man, that book. So remember, when you see these sentences, this and that also can make you think. So don't get confused with all these little clues, but the answer is there. So this book, this paper, this table, this microphone, this marker, this board, that lady, that computer, that camera. Okay now? Okay. So, in this cup there is. There is, not there are. Again, this brings it to 1, so it's all until we get to that. But don't worry. You see this, you're thinking, oh, it's going to be are. I don't want you to change that because that is a quantifier. That only strengthens the noun. It doesn't change the fact that it's a singular sentence. It's because we're talking about milk that this word goes in. Okay? Understand now? Just trying to get you to grasp. Okay, so, well done. Yeah, there is correct. Okay, we're going down to number 6. Number 6. Again, we're starting, so we know that it's going to be big. Big. Now you'll get the answers quick. Sure. Ting ting. Are there. Are there. But can you see something? We can see this again. And we saw it here. But here, it was there is. Why? Yeah, and question mark? Yeah, sure. So we're back to this again, and sure. Because we're talking about more than one. So you can see this and this for your answer. Where here, no question mark, no S's. So it's only a statement and the answer is different, even though you've got one of those in there. As I said, that is only to quantify the milk. This is countable. Restaurants. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 restaurants. So it's countable. That's the difference. Okay? All that is grammar. So when somebody says to you, oh, there's grammar, you think, oh, grammar, little old lady. No, not that grammar. Grammar. You get worried. You start to bite your nail. You start to worry, huh? Then you make yourself sick. Oh, I'm sick today. Because you worry too much. You care too much. There's nothing wrong with caring. We all care. I care for you. I hope you can become successful and do very well in your work, no matter who you are or what you do. So, are there some good Thai restaurants in Germany? In England, we have Thai restaurant. Somtam in England is 600 baht. English, 12 pound. You pay this in Thailand? No. How much? Thailand? 20 baht, 30 baht, huh? Okay, 20 baht. Now you know why I live Thailand. Yeah, because too expensive angry. Very hard. Sure, big money you say. You earn a lot of money, but you pay a lot out. You know, your living is a lot higher. It's like I buy in Big C. No, not Big C. Big C not sell. Tops sell. Marmite. M-A-R-M-I-T-E. Marmite. Yeah? If you're in Tops one day looking, oh, Marmite. Mickey told me about Marmite. Your Marmite is 450 baht. In England, 9 pound. But in England, Marmite is not 9 pound. Marmite is 2 pound. 2 pound in Thailand is 100 baht. Tops, I don't buy. I love Dr. Rapi Rankamang, go to England, bring me back. So, if you go to England, remember Mickey, Marmite, okay? Cheap. But that is the difference between cultural things, food and drink and cost, okay? Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Move it back here, man. Okay. So, Bear with me 1 minute. I clean. I take my water and let it go. Oh, now we're on to number 7, number 8, and number 9, and number 10. You're going to answer me, okay? I'll write them down if you want me to. If not, we can just leave it like that. Any update on the political situation in Thailand? What would be the answer? Multiple choice you've got. There are. Sorry, there is. Is there? Are there? Okay, so your sentence is any update. You've got your gap. Any update on the political situation. In Thailand. Okay. So, as you read your book, what is the answer? Yeah? Okay. Good girl, yeah. Okay, just coming out looking at a few, see if you are. Okay, you're waiting. Nothing wrong with waiting, making sure. But remember, you're ready now. You're ready to work them out yourself. Start to think now, so that when you have an exam, you're ready to take it on. Because you know the little bits, the clues that you need to know to find the answer. Okay? Don't guess it, work it out, okay? Work it out. Try and work it out what it is. Remember the question mark. Okay? Remember the question mark. Look for these little signs. Don't look at the sentence and think, oh my God, they're there. The signs are there. So remember that I don't put it in at first because I want you to tell me. The little question mark. It's there a lot. So you know it's a question. So the statement forms, they're out. Meet me. Sorry, I kid you. Okay. Yes. I was waiting to see if somebody could say, no, Mickey, no. You let me do it. Okay, yeah. Question. But you're getting down to 2. Remember now, instead of multiple choice of 4, you've only got 2. You have to decide by remembering that singular and plural sometimes, countable or uncountable. Okay? Think of the situation. Put yourself, you're an actor or an actress, and you're in that situation. What would you do? How would you work that one out? Yeah, it's a singular thing. A political is not countable or plural. It's a situation. The situation makes it singular. We all have situations. What are we going to make for supper, for dinner, sorry, when you get home? It's a situation. Oh my God, what am I going to make? Or what? Good for you in Thailand, you can go and buy. You can buy cheap enough sometimes. Okay, so, is there? Am I on that one? I don't know if I'm on that, so where am I? Yeah. Okay. I should have put these big, sorry, I did it first. There is an R. Okay. I did it. So, okay with that? Understand now? Understand? Try to remember it. Don't forget. When we finish today, always remember it. Write that little bit down about how you find. Remember the tenses. Past, present, simple. Remember about countable, uncountable. Remember about singular and plural. Remember about question marks and statement. Look for these things. They're there. They're not going to be in your mind. They're there looking at you. Every word in a sentence has got a meaning. It's there for a purpose. It's there for a reason. It's there for to be right, to be proper. All the sum, you see earlier, the sum is plural. Why did it go in there? What's the reason for it? Is or are, you know that is singular and are is plural. You know that is one, are, two or more. Okay? And we said this morning, 2 or more, plural. That is the things you've got to remember. You don't have to remember this. You have to remember these. So how we get to the answer. Believe me, you sit a test, I bet if you can remember things like that, you will get high score. Okay. Number 8, sorry? 8. Like to also remember this when it comes to question form. You know now, when I do that, what? What do you know? Straight away, as soon as I put that, remember this morning, when I written them all down here, the WH, yeah? All of them, where, when, who, how. I know that one isn't WH, but it is in with that. It's the only one that's just H. Then all the rest are WH. Okay? So, straight away, you know, excuse me, you know that that's going to be a calm down. You know it's going to be a question. Yeah? As soon as you see, oh, this is a question, I might write that and say, what is it? Oh, it's a question, teacher. How you know? How you know it's a question? People say, you're Thai. How you know? Ah, because I know now. You start with how, where, when, who, what, which, why. It's going to be a question. Sure. There he is. How? Okay. Help. But we don't have one word. We have sentences. Sentences are questions, conversation, statements, proverbs, phrases. Okay? How many? Oh, many. What's that tell you? This? Question. This? Learn. You forget already now. Think, somebody, guess. I've been lying if you say wrong. I'm not bothered about me and I'm here. Okay, guide you. Everybody not answering means you forgot. So, we remind you, make sure it stays in there. This is your many countable. Countable. Yeah? Not much. Much is uncountable. So you know that a countable sentence is coming your way. How many? Okay. Help. Countable. Okay, what's the next word? Interested people. Yeah? I-N-R-E-S-T-E-D. Interested people. Countable. Is it? Is people countable? Huh? People, the word people is not countable. That's why we have this in, which makes it countable. How many? Interested, that's your adjective. That's a description of the person. Oh, he's interested, or they're interested. People is plural. Okay? And plural can be countable, but we have to have a quantifier. We have to have that to make it into a sentence. How many interested people? People, person. Remember at the beginning, person is one. People are, is, are. So people are many. Many people are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. People. Person. Okay? So people, a lot of people. Many people, a lot of people. Okay? So remember, all I'm trying to do is get you to know what these words mean to you when a question comes up. Questions can be about anything. They can be about the country. It can be about, excuse me, animal. Because animal, country, you, your car, transport, anything is a topic. They're what we talk about. The weather. British people talk about anything. Oh, hello Mickey. Not seen you for a long time. What's the weather like in Thailand? You know, you haven't seen you for 15, 20 years, and all they want to know is what the weather is like in Thailand. Because it's a conversation starter. What do I talk about? What conversation? I don't know what to say. Talk about the weather. What's the weather like in Thailand? Oh, it's very hot. Oh, they're having a cold. Yeah, not very now. Not very hot at the moment. So you become then, you're into a conversation. You're having a word exchange with somebody on the other end of the phone. Whether it's in writing on Facebook, or whether it's talking on the telephone. It's conversation. Okay, so back to this. How many interested people, not person, many people, okay? So now you're getting the answers very quickly now. In your, pronounced your, not pronounced your. Pronunciation, don't forget that as well. Your. How many people in your, what's the word? In your, in your department, okay. Department, what does that mean? Department. R. What is a department? Anybody know? English word, what? Department. In your department. Anybody know? Many people in your department. But what is a department? You need to understand, if somebody's going to ask you a question about department, what is department? You need to know that. A department, you've heard of, in English, department store. Yeah? Robinsons. Robinsons is a department store. Okay? Tops is a... what is Tops? Many room, no, a department, yeah. Tops is a supermarket. It's not a department. A department is rooms, yeah, many rooms, but can be one room. It's your company. What is your department? It's the place you work. Do you work in Bangkok? Or are you from around the country? Chiang Mai? I don't know where you're from. If you're from Bangkok or around here, Pathum Thani, I know some from Pathum Thani, yeah? Some from La Prau, some from Kerai, some from, I don't know, Ratanatibe or something. They're your place where you live. But the place where you work or the place where you live can be a department. Okay? This is a department. The place where you work, the place where you train is a department. I think what you're thinking of is an apartment. Apartment. That is a little bit different. If I put apartment, A-P-A-R-T-M-E-N-T, apartment, that would be your home, condo, flat, place where you stay. Okay? That's different. Apartment, department is where you work, your place of work, or train, okay? Or shop, if it's a department store. So, straight away you've got to know what these things are that you're talking about. That's the easy part, because you can look in a dictionary and see what a department is. It will tell you that it's a store where you either work, shop, or train, or some university or something like that. Or maybe, like you say, many rooms can be a department. How many interested? Okay, we've got to be interested, we've got to like, we've got to chart, yeah? We've got to like what we want to do. So, oops, what time is that? 11? Oh, time does quick, huh? Oh, I love you, but I've got to leave you soon. How many interested people? Answer. Are there? Oh, let me check. Sure? Sure. Really sure? Ah, now you're sure. Yesterday, not sure. Okay. Ah, there.